So now it is time to jump into our conversation today about these innovative funding solutions. And we've got three amazing experts to guide us through our conversation. First, I'm excited to introduce John Bay. John joined PayPal to become the director for global merchant lending 2 years ago after being an executive with Bank of America. With nearly 20 years of financial services experience focused on small businesses, providing innovative solutions across all financial products, think deposits, credit cards, lines of credit, all of that, he strives to help small businesses achieve their goals. Hi, John. Next, we have Dr. Penny Mickey. Penny is the owner and operator of the Memphis-based gourmet popcorn business, Mickey's Popcorn. Penny worked with her husband to create a business that blends the nonprofit with the for-profit world. On top of amazing flavors like Oreo and Kentucky Bourbon Caramel, Penny has firsthand experience of preparing her business for not only the holiday season, but so many different funding solutions. Hi, Penny.
Hello, Brittany. Thank you for having me.
So great to have you. And last but certainly not least, we have Chad Patterson. Chad is a business executive and strategic visionary with over 15 years of experience in finance, sales, and marketing. Chad has successfully founded 3 ventures and is passionate about helping small business owners and entrepreneurs scale their ventures. Hi, Chad.
Hello, Brittany. Hello, everyone out there as well.
I want to ask each of you one final question. So if you could only pick one piece of advice, what piece of advice would you give to small business owners considering non-traditional funding options? Penny, I would love to start with you.
I think it's really a replay of everything that we've just talked through. At the end of the day, you've got to sell a product or a service. So you've got to figure out a path forward to doing that. So I know a lot of folks, when they start businesses, it's like, okay, you're pre-revenue, totally understand it. But you've got to have a path forward because you've got to sell. At the end of the day, if you aren't on your way to profitability, then it's probably time to think about something different. And that's okay too. So I definitely say, everything else, knowing your story, knowing your numbers, but also figuring out how you're going to sell your product. That's what it's all about.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Chad, same question for you. What is one piece of advice you would give to small business owners considering non-traditional funding?
Fail fast. I think people are so afraid of failing. And it's like, there's really no wrong way. Most people learn from things being done incorrectly, So I think, if anything, just lean into failing fast. I think the only way you figure that out is like you have to put yourself out there, right? You have to actually figure out what the market is saying and responding to. So I think the biggest thing, I read books all day and my wife is always like, hey, just like relax, dude. But I find a commonality of like successful people and it sounds like so rudimentary, but it really is the truth. The most successful people, they just continue going. They don't give up. You don't hear about, like Dr. Penny's just going to share some things about what she's done and maybe some bad things. You're not going to hear all the bad things that she's gone through, right? She probably doesn't have enough time to share that with you. You're going to see the successes. But like everybody who is successful, there's so many different challenges that they go through, frustrating moments that they probably wanted to quit, they wanted to give up, that they never just actually did. They never succumbed to that actual, failing or position. After a while, you just realize you tried 10 things, 7 work, great, you discard 3. You try another 10 things, right? 3 things work, great. Now you have 10 things that actually work. You don't look at all the other things that you had to discard. I think that's really what it is. Just really sticking to what your purpose is and your why, and like going through the bad, because at the end of the day, there's light there. And I think if you don't give up, your vision won't give up on you.
Oh, love that. Fail fast. Makes sense. And John, same question for you. What's one piece of advice?
Yeah, I mean, Chad and Penny hit on some great ones. So I'll add on kind of the back book side, if you want to think of it that way, which is you really just need to think through not only what your business needs to grow and succeed, but also when you're looking to borrow, really just you need to make sure that your goals are aligned with your future lending partner.
Thank you so much, Dr. Penny Mickey. Thank you so much, John Bay from PayPal. Thank you to Chad. And we hope you all have a little bit more information, or at least a next resource for you to go to. Please don't forget about all of the resources we offer you for free